Hello and welcome to Cosmic Love Alchemy. Today I'm doing a reading for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, so my fire signs. To start, I'm going to pull some tarot just so that I can get the energy for the reading, and then from there we can pull out some other decks to gain clarification on what is going on for my fire signs. What is in their energy? All right. Spirit, what is in store for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What's in their energy? Let's figure out what's going on for them so we can give them some clarity. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, lesser of two evils, no right choice, confusion, indecision. Okay, so there's some indecision for my fire signs. And then we got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is also about confusion, clarity, rethinking ideas, or having clouded judgment. Which makes sense why the King of Swords would come out, because it's about using your head over using your heart and gaining mental clarity. So my fire signs, you are gaining some clarity about something in your life, and I don't know exactly what that is yet, but new ideas. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups in reverse, about maybe some emotional immaturity or some insecurities or a disappointment, new ideas or creative blocks. We'll have to see how that fits in. Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst of knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless, and mental energy. So there's something that maybe you have been holding back on going for in your life. I'm not sure what sector of your life this pertains to right now. You felt like there's no right decision. There's been tons of confusion and a need for clarity, but you've been feeling insecure about your ability to choose the options that were in front of you. However, there's new ideas coming to my fire signs that are kind of gonna allow for that clarity to come in. We have the World, about completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment. Okay, so once these new ideas come into my collective, yeah, it's about arrival. You're going to come full circle on this. A decision will be made. And I was noticing the bottom of the deck energy was the Chariot, about movement, progress, action, integration, determination. And so that's what I think is surrounding my collective right now. The Moon in reverse, releasing of fears, repressing emotions, inner confusion, insecurities. So we've gotten insecurities and we've got emotional repression and misinterpretations. You've just been very caught up in your head about something. Head over heart. King of Cups. Cold or bad advice. think maybe, this is a detail, is that some of the stuff that you're mulling over in your head could be about some bad advice, or realizing that somebody didn't have your best interest at heart, that you've been emotionally manipulated. It's got you in your feels right now. And you're just looking for the truth. You're looking for honesty. You're looking for clarity. But you're realizing that you've got somebody in your energy that is just not being as helpful as you would have hoped they would have been. Strength, courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion. And this came out underneath the Page of Cups, which is about new ideas, insecurities. So Spirit's asking you to overcome these insecurities and think for yourself, because you've gotten advice from somebody or a group of people, and that advice has not been to your benefit. Page of Swords. New ideas, and these ideas I think that you're getting that are going to be new are your ideas. Ooh, we got the Lovers that just came out. Love, harmony, relationships, union, alignment, a deep love. It's a choice. So we've got yet another love reading. My fire signs, we've got love in the air, but you have received some bad advice about this particular individual. So impulsiveness, ruthless, high expectations, haste, unachievable. And I see now, okay, so this Two of Swords, it has information overload. And so if you've been going to like people in your community or your friend group and asking for advice, they're giving you bad advice. You've got everything that's going on in your head. You've got all of the ideas and information that's coming from the people around you, and it's just overloading you. And it's feeding insecurities that you have about this connection that you have in your life. But if you can sprout your own ideas, these new ideas and new ways of communicating to this person, new ways of communicating, the Page of Swords and the Lovers came out underneath that. So it's just new ways of thinking is you thinking for yourself. And I believe the advice, so don't make this fit, right? But like, I think that the advice that you've been getting from the people around you is don't be impulsive. You need higher expectations out of this person. And essentially like creating this image of a person that is worthy of you, that is just an unachievable version of what a partner looks like. And so it's really clouded your judgment of whether or not you should come into union with a particular person. So this would be a person that is already in your energy, that you obviously would have, so you have knowledge of them because you have been asking for advice about it. The Moon, release of fear. The Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, providing financially. Yeah, basically like it's taken you out of this Queen of Pentacles energy where you would normally be a nurturing, practical, you provide for yourself, you've got you, like you're independent, but you know, all of these fears have been planted in your head about coming into union with this person, and it's got you out of that. But that's who you are. You as the feminine that I'm reading for is nurturing, practical, As a working parent, that, you know, you don't necessarily, maybe you just have a lot of responsibilities, or you're a pet parent. Like, you don't necessarily have to be a parent, but you could be like a single parent. King of Cups, bad advice, the Tower. So this is like head over heart. You've been very in your head. You've been wanting mental clarity, but to get clarity, you went for some advice, and that advice has resulted in you having a personal transformation. Maybe like the personal transformation is you realizing that you knew what you wanted all along. But it's still like fear of change, averting or delaying disaster. So just like the bad advice is that this is going to be a terrible choice for you. Your insecurities are on peak right now. You're in need of new ideas, but you feel creatively blocked. Like, how can I make this work? And I said make this work, and that was probably for a reason, is that like, don't try to chase it and make it work. Like, find courage, passion, inner strength, focus on yourself, have compassion for yourself, listen to your intuition, and it's going to guide you where you need to go. Strength. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad luck, no control, resistant to change. But this is also about breaking cycles or going through a negative phase. And so I think that what this is saying is that your cycle that you've been in is having some emotional immaturity, having some insecurities, being creatively blocked. And it's going to take courage and passion and you stepping into your power for you to change the bad luck that you perceivingly have right now, or to change the idea that you have no control, that you can't break this cycle, that you can't get out of this negative phase, but like you're holding yourself back just as much as like getting bad advice from people and putting so much stock into it may also be holding you back. The Lovers. Okay, we got the Hierophant. So new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, mental energy. The Lovers, love, harmony, institution, tradition, society and rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, trust. So, you know, maybe like it's that this particular person, this particular person may not fit the social norm of what kind of a partner those around you expect you to choose or to be with for a life partner. And this is the energy of the unexpected. It's an unexpected match. And you're so stuck in your head about it. We need to figure out some more energy around this person. Okay, so I've been attempting to think about like whether or not I want to like try and get a read on like the person or people that are steering you in the wrong direction or giving you bad advice. I'm gonna pull a few tea cards because I want to see what's the tea on these people. Should you even be trusting like what these people say? Like, okay, Spirit, like, tell me about the influences that are around my collective that are giving bad advice. Okay, we got screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. We got uninterested. But that also came out with no facts, makes things up, and lies. Which may be totally related. Like, this just came to mind that, like, they may have, like, whoever this person or these people are, they have told you that this person is uninterested in you and perhaps used screenshot evidence on, like social medias or something like that to show you this person is not truly interested in you. Okay, and then unbothered. Too busy winning. Haunted. Okay, so this is what just came to mind, and I think I'm gonna get a few more for this, but okay, so I think that the screenshots that they showed you, or the social media profile that they showed you, because that's what came to mind, and like I think this is like part of the details that tell you, like, is this reading for you or not? The screenshots are showing that this person is just totally unbothered, living their life, too busy winning, and that they're uninterested in you. Like, this is all evidence that they're uninterested in you, and that they may have even, like, told you, because I think this is no facts, makes things up, and lies, and haunted came out underneath that, which is like, you know, in some way, shape, or form, the people around you are saying that this person is not over their ex, that they're like haunted by a previous relationship. So that your connection, it's purely like, well, maybe a rebound that came to mind. Like, oh, they're just rebounding on you, or, you know, that thief, robbed, lost, theft, but this is emotional or physical, so it's like, are they robbing you of emotional happiness? Happiness hater, that came to mind. I'm surprised that card hasn't come out. Drama starter. Maybe they also, like, some of the screenshots show that this person may be a drama starter. Moves in silence. Ooh, okay, so I'm taking that back. Moves in silence underneath haunted, no facts. So I'm thinking that this person, whomever these screenshots are about, I'm assuming they haven't really been posting a lot, and so anything that they've screenshotted is about their past. So that detail, it's gotta fit for whoever this reading is for. There's some sort of like evidence being presented to you that is from their past, that is saying like that they are still not over their ex. Ooh, and bad habits is on the bottom. So like, you know, assuming that they're assuming maybe this person like hasn't matured at all. There hasn't been any like positive change. And, you know, obviously this person isn't interested in having a serious relationship with you. And so that's the nature of the bad advice. I don't know that necessarily the advice that you're getting based off of this spread, I don't think like the people in your life are doing it to hurt you or to prevent you from like achieving happiness and achieving union with your person. It seems like more like they're just trying to have your back. It's this retrograde to really like think about the information that you're getting, and you know, I always hear like talk is one thing, but like actions are like show way more like what a person's intentions are than what people talk and say. So, you know, if you're like still considering whether or not to take this new romantic interest seriously, or maybe you're like pulling back. Like, really just like try to consider what they've been doing rather than what they've been saying. I want to tap into this unconventional love interest, this person you've been receiving some bad advice about, and I want to see like how they're feeling about the connection with you. So Spirit, how is this person in my fire signs energy? How are they feeling about my collective? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. They believe that you guys have some insane chemistry, or they're reminiscing about the times that you have like connected. I don't know if you've gone out on dates with this person or it's just been in talking stages, but they're reminiscing about all of that. They're afraid that there's someone else in your life right now. Uh-oh. But they think that you're gonna be back, right? So they haven't given up on you. Oh, okay. So they think you might be a little bit full of yourself. That's how they're thinking about you. Not that you're necessarily a narcissist, but that, you know, because you pulled back, maybe you have like a heavier social media presence. Maybe you post on your stories more. They think you might be like full of yourself. Maybe they're getting some bad advice too, or maybe you are a little full of yourself, and that's okay because like you're awesome. Okay, I got an air sign, so this is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and then I also got the fire sign. Okay, so obviously I'm reading for fire signs, but in this case, like, I'm getting, you know, potentially this person that you're interested in is this air sign. Okay, I mean, it can also mean weighing things out, but I'm pretty sure that they're pretty serious about coming toward you and trying to come into union with you, but they do think that there's someone else, and fire sign is like action, like taking action, and I think that they are worried that like you're going to end up in a relationship with somebody else if they don't move in. Yeah, they want commitment. There's a beginning. I mean, pregnancy, I don't, or somebody's expecting, but usually when this card pops up for like a new potentially budding relationship, I think of it as the start. So they wanna get into a honeymoon phase with you. And you're gonna be traveling soon. Okay, so they want to travel with you. What actions? What's in their energy right now, Spirit? What is in the energy of the person that's on my collective's mind right now? And bottom of the deck energy for them is the Hierophant, but in reverse. And you got the Hierophant, but like not in reverse in your spread. So this person may be feeling fearful. Maybe senses that you've got some energies that are against them. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that energy though. Okay. There's too many. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity, health, comfort, stability, and manifestation. Take action on your ideas. So they're wanting to take action. Let's see. We have death in reverse, though. This one's about fear of beginnings, resistant to change or repeating negative patterns, or feeling depressed. I wonder, like, what came to mind is like, if you guys had like a really great talking stage, now you've gotten bad advice, now you've pulled back, they're fearing now, they're in depression, they're afraid that a negative pattern is repeating in their life. Delaying the inevitable. Yeah, okay, so the Tower, but in reverse, it's like they're delaying the inevitable. And they're avoiding feeling the loss of you. Oh my goodness, I hope this person... The other spread was like so certain that, they want you. Like, so in their energy, like they want you, but like they're also in contemplation because these fears now have like, they're feeling that energy, and now they're feeling fear, and this just came to mind, but it's like, even if you came into union, they're just so worried about getting hurt. They want to avert potential disaster so this time away has given them the opportunity to realize that, even if we do come into union, I might lose this person anyway. Just, it's not a healthy place to be. Oh no, okay. 8 of Cups. Oh, God, goodness gracious. Abandonment, walking away, letting go, moving on, disappointment, loneliness. Oh, this person's energy is really low. This retrograde is not good on their mental state right now. Hopefully they're not just in a general, like a negative person, though, because like that's... Okay, I need to see more. That was way too many. The Queen of Pentacles, but in reverse. Overly ambitious, ungrounded, social climber, jealous, possessive, disloyal, sociopath, wicked, mother wounds, dangerous. This is kind of taking a turn. But it's taking a turn for the, I don't know, maybe your friends are actually on to something. Oh, at the beginning I was like rooting for this, but maybe you're the one that's averting disaster. Oh boy. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Sadness, pain, unrequited love, repressing, bad news. Oh my goodness, they're really not in a good place right now. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, we got two, actually. We got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Rude, boorish, forceful, dictator, bully, tyrant, impulsive, abusive, unreliable, unfaithful, weak, pushy, demanding, overbearing, self-righteous, bully, unfriendly, manipulative, unfaithful, and liar. And they do all of this because they have mother trauma. Oh my gosh, they have like, oh my goodness, they have insane trauma. And it's, oh my gosh, they have so much on their journey that they need to do so much healing. I want to do a spiritual healing reading for this person. Oh my goodness. My collective. The Justice card in reverse. Dishonesty, hypocrisy, complications, abuse of power, bad decisions, corruption, and unfairness. It's just like, this is like the most, I feel like a heavy weight on me in this. Oh man, bad mother, dangerous. The Hermit in reverse. Loneliness, isolation, self-absorbed, social misfit, exile, paranoia, extreme withdrawal. Oh my goodness. This came to mind, like this person has a reputation. And I'm pretty sure their attachment is an avoidant, and I can't tell if it's like a fearful avoidant or whether or not. This seems like dismissive avoidant, to be honest, where this person just like isolates themselves. And so if you were to like come back to them and like say, hey, like I have feelings for you too, right? Let's come into union. I get the inkling that this person would just push you away and go into avoidant and like continue the cycle. So this person is obsessing about you, obsessing about union with you, but is incredibly unhappy with themselves. And probably has a reputation for, sleeping around, not getting serious with anybody, ghosting. This energy is not good for my collective, and I'm sad to see this and the feelings that I got. I know I smile a lot, but like there's like a heaviness and like a weightiness to like all of this energy that's coming out of here. And I know that if I was attached to a person like this, it would leave me feeling like I'm losing myself to be with this person, and it would become like about them. Inability to let go of pain, releasing pain, overcoming depression, hurtful words, confusion, compromise, and forgiveness. This is the Three of Swords, but in reverse. I don't think they won't let go of the pain of their past. and I don't think it has to do with romantic entanglements. I mean, I think it's a side effect that's affected all of their romantic entanglements, but like this is a problem with them not letting go and moving past and healing their childhood trauma. Like this person has like probably some pretty severe CPTSD, like without like being able to like diagnose them and without like fully knowing them. I mean, I'm no diagnostician, but like, yeah. Okay. Boorish, forceful, dictator, fear of beginnings, resistant to change, repeating negative patterns. The sun, happiness, joy, optimism, glory, enthusiasm, positive energy, good fortune, life, and warmth. It's like that, like that's what they want. It's like this is this is probably how it always feels at the beginning of a connection with in this person's mind. They found happiness and joy and fun, and now they're optimistic and they have all this positive energy, but it's because they're in this like honeymoon phase, and they probably have like this cycle of getting into new relationships, but they never have staying power because this person has so much abandonment trauma and not opening up and just avoiding their behavior, avoiding their emotions, that it doesn't allow them to become truly vulnerable with anybody that they've ever been with. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, but in reverse. Misfortune, bad luck, disorder. And then we got the Page of Wands in reverse. Hasty, gullible, impatient, lack of energy, pessimism, spoiled, loudmouth, lack of confidence, fearful. Oh my goodness. I mean, they fear commitment, true commitment. They fear vulnerability. They fear abandonment. Really, like, I'm sending this person like healing, because this is a really truly like tormented soul. And I think that like your confidant, whoever you have asked for advice about this connection, like they truly have uncovered some patterns that are incredibly telling about the type of self-work and healing that this particular individual needs to do. And truly, I believe that the advice that you got is them trying to protect you and protect your energy from taking something like this on. I mean, it's not like people can't change like while they're in a relationship, but this person like needs to seek help from a professional and spend some time alone to figure out who they really are and reconnect with self-love, like start pouring into themselves before they even consider trying to pour into a relationship. The Ten of Swords. But it's in reverse. Insurmountable problems, duty bound, resigned to their fate, collapse, breakdown, no stamina. That's even if you came to this person and said, hey, like I match your energy, I match your feelings, there's no stamina and staying power with anything that this person has committed to in the past, and it's because they've never truly committed to themselves and working on themselves. And I really like hope that this I wish them healing. And maybe that's the space that you find yourself in with this particular individual, is coming to terms with the fact that they do have so much that they need to work on, that while like you do care about them, that you're not going to pursue anything like romantic with them right now, because they have to find themselves and heal themselves. I'm just sitting with it right now. This reading really took a turn. Really just focus on you, collective, like that's, and just be there for this person like as a friend. And if they're not capable of having you even as their friend, then you know what you need to do. Then, you know, you leave it up to them and up to the universe to figure out. But listen, I personally, I can't tell you what to do, but in this case, like I would listen to your friends, family, whomever like gave you the advice. I mean, it did say bad advice, but you know, maybe you're so determined to fix this person, or me being with this person can heal this individual, that you are believing that it's bad advice, but they're just protecting you and your beautiful spirit from taking on a project, taking it. All right, my collective needs messages from spirit. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you're leaving the old version of yourself behind. You're elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. If you have made a habit out of attracting avoidant partners or people who are abusive or have pasts that are similar to this person's, this is about you breaking cycles within yourself that are attracting, and then you're attracted to partners that have this particular feature. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, just acknowledge it instead of fighting your feelings. Go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. And as much as I've been talking about how this person that you're attached to, or that is attached to you, is needing to do this, you also, my collective, are in need of seeking out, allowing your feelings to be heard and seen, and just acknowledge your feelings. You have your own healing journey that you need to go on. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. And I think that this is directly related to having this particular individual enter your life. If you ride the wave, which the wave is clearly telling you to focus on yourself and to allow this person to heal themselves as well, what are you going to gain by depleting your energy and allowing this connection to chip away at your shadow, just so that you can fight against what your intuition and what spirit is trying to steer you towards? Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on you. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself. This is your time. Spirit has got you. Spirit's on your team. I am going to pull a Divine Feminine for you. What Divine Feminine does my collective need to hear from? We did get two, so we're going to try to see if we can't get just one Divine Feminine. That time it was 3. Albert Einstein reportedly said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we used when we created them. Clarity only comes from clarity. Which we were asking for a lot of clarity. You've got so much clouded judgment right now and so many things looming in your head. And you're questioning whether or not the advice that you've gotten from the people around you or your confidants is even like good advice. There is a peace and calm that exists far beneath the constant banter most of us listen to all day within our minds. It's the river beneath the river. It's the steady flow of the universal life force that wants us to reach our goal if we can only get still enough to merge with it. Doing nothing is a sacred feminine art of trusting the force of life that exists within all of us. They mastered this spiritual practice by calming the mind, experiencing the still center that's at the eye of every storm. If this is a call for you to reach your own stillness, do nothing. Try to shift your awareness. Like, we put on lenses like every day to experience the world around us. And, it's time to maybe reconsider which lenses you're wearing when you are interacting with the world. Come out of your current state of mind before making any moves or decisions. Give whatever feelings that you're having about this person some time to marinate, and give the opinions that you've asked for time to marinate too. We only want to take action when what is moving us is the force of love at the heart of everything. Enter the heart and ask to experience stillness. Repeat the mantra, I am at peace. Find peace where you are right now before you decide to make any changes. And I'm sending you love and light. I'm sending the person you're connected to love and light as well. You both have a long way to go on your healing journey, but I know that, with the support of those around you and your own determination and self-love, you're going to get there. And I hope I catch you on the next reading.